Hmm. Yo, what up? How goes it? Hope you're having a good Easter. Happy Easter. Merry Easter, whatever people say. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. That could be suited. Any suit. Kings, queens, jacks. Okay, put all that stuff in there. Hey, happy Easter, buddy. What's up, my guy? You like my microphone? What's up? You want to see something sick? Pretty neat, eh? You want to go live with me? Or are you in the tub? You're probably in the tub, eh? Or are you pooping? Yeah, it's pretty snazzy. Tommy came over. He got a piece of that shell Cordovan leather, just a small strip of it he found at like some Five and Below store. So I've been doing that. I've been working on. I got to take some pictures for the website. We have like a couple wallets that he made that are like ready to go on. Look at this one he made. So there's this one. You got cards on both sides, and it's got this embossed thing, and then you got cards that can go in the. And you got cards that'll go in there. So that's one he came up with. That's kind of like his own design. And then this is just another one that he had that he kind of worked on himself. But this was like from a pattern. Yeah, this one it's a little bit floppy. I like the inside of this one because it's got 3 different card slots. But yeah, I got to take some pictures of these to post on the website. Yeah, no, I think so too. I wish I had my wallet out here because he put some antiquing on the back of mine and it looks way better. Also, do you like that I have my microphone clipped, magnetized to the back of the other microphone? That way it looks like a great way to hold a microphone. Yeah, also I got some heat press vinyl and I got this thing right here for like $30 and you can use it to make t-shirts. So I want to make some like spruce and lead shirts. Like I have a green shirt and I want to make like the big tree logo, like the one of these ones, like right there or something, and put it in the back, on the back, in the middle of the shirt. If that makes any sense. If only I had a giant white tent behind me that said "Change my mind." But yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed with how they're coming out. We got all kinds of leather coming next week, like nice stuff to make some things. He also has, let me find it. He got some basketball leather somewhere. I don't know where the heck it is, but it was basketball leather. Like it felt like a basketball. I guess I don't have any pieces of it right here. Oh, this is also another wallet that he put together. This one's a little bit hard though, but he put this like he can do like a wallet in an afternoon. I 3D printing stitching pony or something like that. A stitching pony, yeah, so I can like sew the wallets up and whatnot. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got a plotter on it too, so we can like, if you can put a marker in here and it'll draw with it. Like it'll just draw, which would be pretty sick. And then I didn't even think it came with this, but this is the inkjet thing. So this goes on where the laser goes right there. And then you can print on stuff and then you can laser around it after and just cut it straight out. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, how was your Easter? Did you do anything exciting? I've been on standby. I can't stay up too long. The rat race begins tomorrow. Yeah, I know the rat race does begin tomorrow. I've tried to get back as quick as I could, honestly. Like as fast as I could. But yeah, I wanted to just try to be able to say goodnight and see, make sure I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Good luck. Hope to hear about the rat race. The rat race. I just think of the movie Rat Race, but that's quite a long ways ago. I don't know if Trey's still in here or not. How about you? What's going on with UPS? Well, not anything good, honestly. I just read some Reddit thing and I haven't delved into it, but they're going to like limit the amount of people that are going to get the buyout, I guess now, but like they're making it so that the central districts can get it again. So basically it just means I'm going to have to just deal with working there until they say something, but I'm just going to rifle as many hours into myself as I can until next Christmas, I guess, and then just hopefully I'll have stacked enough away to just say, to heck with them. Hello, Mr. Brown. I feel like at least you didn't call me sir. Someone called me sir at the grocery store the other day, and I was like, ooh, yikes. That's all right. A Pyrean goober was walking out of the store one time and hit somebody with a random sorry, and these people just looked horrified. They're like, what has he done? What did this boy do? And then he just giggles about that shit all the time, like maniacally. But yeah, I don't know, the whole UPS thing just kind of just like great. I feel like they do a lot of stuff like this to mess with people. Like, sir, can you sing Baby by Justin Bieber? Baby, 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 ah! Yikes. Trey, I'm going to be completely understand if you never want to talk to me again after that. Well, I'm sending positive energy away. I appreciate it. I'm sending you as much energy as I have because I'm sure you're going to probably need it more than I will. UPS is going to pay me my money. I will tell you that. If I'm going to be out there for 60 hours a week, they are going to give me them pennies. If I'm going to be called homeless, I might as well make enough money to contribute in taxes to make up for everybody that gets to call me homeless. Millie Vanilli, what up? I was in the last stream. Yeah, I remember Millie Vanilli because I was going to say Millie Vanilli or whatever you know what I mean. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you, though, for the positive energy because this has been stressful. But maybe I'll be able to go to sleep now and just won't care. I've seemed to have been on an upward kick of not emotional, I guess. Like I just more of a positive outlook. Like things just don't seem as like dead in the water, I guess, for myself, just because like doing the wallets with my friend and like just talking to these people and the streaming kind of going good right now. You know, like I've got my friends, I got Trey in here, like shit's be great. I got celebrities, I got cabbit fans. I mean, I got people that love snacks. I got all kinds of people in here. Millie Vanilli. I really want to know who that artist is. That I can't think of it right off the top of my head. It's definitely something close to that, but I'm always like one letter off in either direction. Want to listen to a song? A song about what? Hardly a Celebrity? I mean, that's better than most celebrities I know. I mean, the only other celebrity I saw was Chuck Todd one time in New York City, and it was when he'd called all the Bernie Sanders supporters brown coats, and I walked by him and I went, what is wrong with you? And then just kept walking by because, like, I'm not from New York, but he was obviously like, what the fuck was that? I didn't look so homeless back then either, though. But I gave him, like, what are you, like, I've never been so disgusted in person by anybody. And give me the Erica Kirk ick back before I knew what it was. Yeah, somewhere in Chuck Todd's memory is me fucking making a weird face from him. Jesus died for our sins. I mean, Jesus died for your sins. I died for Package's sins. I gave my only begotten son, a Pyrean goober. I gave a Pyrean goober for your sins that came in your packages. I know all the stuff you ordered, Jesus, because I'm you. And I don't want to know what I order sometimes. No, you didn't. I did give him away. But I'm a minor. You're my child, brother. Don't brother me, child. You might be at your mom's, but you'll be grounded, mister. I'm going to go up to a homeless guy that looks like you and trade him $20 for his beard. And now you're not Jesus? Dang it. Jeebus is dead. Yeah, I was making a joke. I know you're making a joke, Trey Matthew Brown. You literally get your sense of humor from me. Because I'm the only one that's funny. Anyway, back to this. I have this incredible, and yeah, you were telling me about that. I don't know if I've ever had endive in anything. Ruby red grapefruit. I would love a grapefruit right now. What I hear? What do you mean what you hear? I know here. Oh, you deaf? I know you're not reading all these chats, bro. I'd be on at that time, calling in for shift at 6:35. Oh, you got hours then. Okay, you got a couple hours. You're good. I was just coming to stop by, make sure, because Trey's got to go in a little bit. It's like 5 hours ahead for. Wait a minute, what did I say? A minute. I'm gonna go blank for a second. Here we go. All right, so sorry, I had to read a message here real quick. I'm keeping this chat. Yeah, I know. For Super Earth, yes, buddy. For Super Earth, for Power Thirst. I mean, I think if you heard some of the jokes Trey said, then like you'd probably be like. Not to throw you under the bus there, Goob. Oh, why were you on the island? I mean, I've never even been to an island. Like, I've never even been out of the U.S., brother. Well, I've been to Canada. My dog went to the island of Misfit Toys. What are you doing in the Epstein files, bro? Brother, I wish I had the opportunity for someone in Jeffrey Epstein's circle to have sent me an email so I could get CC'd on something, so I could get brought up on the news, so they could interview me just to be like, that's a different guy. Like, that's my name, but they just CC'd the wrong guy. Because they did that to me in college, and I got into like a bunch of court documents about, not me in the court documents, but someone thought I like worked for the court. And I was getting all of these emails, and then one day I finally was like, hey guys, I just want to let you know for the last 6 months, this has not been the guy you've been trying to get a hold of. It's like, maybe you should check your emails to like see who the hell you sending that to. Like, maybe. At least it wasn't HIPAA or anything, you know? I never expected this from you. Why did you do it, bro? I mean, I don't know. Why did I do what? I did give Alan Dershowitz a back rub, okay? It was me. Scream in the mic and get a like. There's nothing, I mean, I can't scream in there. I'm already loud enough. I feel like I am yelling. You were connected with a Big Stein? Yeah, do you know what Big Stein you're talking about? Where is it? Fuck. Ben Stein. Clear eyes for dry eyes. That's the only Stein I'm in here with. Where is Wilson? You might be making a joke, but my kettlebell's name is Wilson. He is like got a chimpanzee face, and I want to draw the like hand on him. Why are you avoiding the topic of Epstein? I mean, he's still alive. And I did just admit that I gave Alan Dershowitz a back rub. I gave him a back rub. Who do you think came up with, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit? Me. That was my doing, not Rob Kardashian. Not a chance. Yeah, Castaway film. I look like Tom Hanks, but Wilson is also a song by Fish. One of my favorite songs. That was definitely not a back rub, bro. We know the truth. Bro, Alan Dershowitz pays good money. Good money. And joke's on him, he didn't know I was a boy. He stole my whole fucking flow, bar to bar. Buddy, that sucks, man. Jesus died so you could forgive our sins. I have not sinned once. I am Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually saying that. That sounded a little awful coming out of my face. Hey, mate, love you from India. Hey, heck yeah. Pro Modi or no Modi? Pro or no? Would you rather have the hologram or not? No? Okay, that's what I've heard from people. So I'm just kind of keeping a tally. You know who didn't die for my sins? Charles Manson and Epstein, because he's still alive. Also, this is the exact replica, well, not the exact replica, but this is the exact model mic Charlie Kirk was holding when he got assassinated, or allegedly assassinated by Tyler Robbins. Thoughts on that? Anybody give me thoughts on Charlie Kirk? Pro, for? I'm not even a Charlie Kirk fan, but I think the fact that America had him assassinated in front of everybody is a little bit jacked up. You should grow a beard. You look like a lady. I should grow a beard. I do look like a lady. All my chest hair really adds to my feminine eyes. Like, it's pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. Jesus is a chill guy. He don't shit for you guys. Let him live peacefully. Yeah, I know. Everyone be coming in here, calling me a carpenter, calling me homeless. It's like, number one, if I was a carpenter, I would build myself a home. Second of all, no, you didn't miss anything. Do you believe in soulmates? Up until a few years ago. I think that there is literally a million different chances for things to play out in these, like, I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me say how I'm going to articulate this. I think that there are an infinite amount of possibilities that play out over an infinite amount of, like, timelines. And, like, if you have the ability to, like, manage to get your way through certain ones of these, I think that there's definitely, like, connections with people that you've probably, like, had some sort of, like, energy or, like, connection with at some other point, right? So it's like, if you ever been to a spot and you get nostalgic for it and you've never actually been there and you're like, why is my, like, energy drawn to this spot? It's like a magnetic north, like you're just always pulled there. Like, I definitely think there's something. I don't know, like, what I would call it, because I have a hard time putting, like, names on, like, oh! Can you guys hear me? That was a fucking way to go down. Yeah, I think that there's definitely something that is, like, more, I think there's something that draws people to people, whether or not it's, like, their soul or whatnot. I think that there's definitely, I don't know. I can't say exactly what it is. I don't know. Because I've felt like I knew what being with, like, a soulmate was at one point, and then it's like you have, like, a child and all these other things, and then you, like, see stuff happen and you get, like, kind of confused about the way things, like, play out, right? But then you realize, like, oh, maybe that wasn't what that feeling was. You just didn't have the words to, like, articulate what you were going through in that moment. So, like, when you see a UFO, like, you describe it as a disc or a saucer. Not that everybody sees UFOs, but you know what I mean? Like, we only can describe things in, like, words that we know. Like, you're not going to be able to describe it in something you've never heard of before, because that would make no sense. But I do know that, like, I'm all for experiences, and I have encountered a lot of people and a lot of stories and things that, like, would probably not be, like, believable in some timelines or places, you know? Like, some people think certain things are silly, and then some people, like, just really might actually have a key to your life. Like, I've had experiences where I've, like, held my forehead against people's backs that I'm really close to, and, like, you can see inside of their, like, halls of their life, you know? Like, you can break down all of these different doorways and you can go through all of them. Like you can see all of the, just like, I don't know, just all of them, I guess. I don't know if you know who Alex Gray is, but there's like the one painting where it's like just the hallways and all the different doors and all the different faces, like 3 faces on a door. And it's just like, there's just so much symmetry in life. And like, I don't know, maybe someday you meet somebody that just like randomly throws the name of an author out that you can't seem to figure out. And you're like, what the heck? How does that even like happen? I think I saw a rat in your beard, bro. Brother, the only thing in my beard is mustache hair. And probably like some ice cream. Yeah, I feel like I know what you're talking about, though. Vibe spiritually, we always find a word to pinpoint a feeling that exists outside of our visual understanding, just like radio waves. I'm sure feelings exist outside of what is life we've put in a box. Yes, exactly. But it's like you can only articulate them with things that like and it's like, but you can feel excited and you can feel happy, but you can feel excited and like sad or like anxious. Like there's so many combinations that maybe that thing that we're trying to call 2 different things is actually just one thing that we like can only sort of explain. And like that's, I don't know, there's just so many possibilities. If probability and possibility are both things, right? Like, is it probable that something might happen? Maybe not, but is there a possibility? Yes. Is it probable? I think I just said probable. Probability, plausible, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, also the same. Sometimes I have so many thoughts, right? And I have so many things that I want to articulate that I start like trying to think of ways to like tie it all together, and then I just kind of get lost. Like everything that crosses my mind seems to try to cross my tongue. And I don't think it has to, but it's like I can't seem to shut the tap off sometimes when it's like I've said enough, it makes sense, like just stop. But sometimes I just can't. And especially sometimes it takes like chat, like a minute to like respond. Not respond sometimes, but like catch up, or I might be lagging or something like that. So then I sit there and I'm like, I think this is why we should live one day at a time, because it's so much more fun to experience opinions and perspectives when you forget about the feeling that you're... Yeah, exactly. There's a Hunter Thompson quote that's like, I know that I'm not going to have true peace and happiness at the same time, but as long as I can get a little bit of them, and I will hang on to them when I can get them in the... Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I can get them every once in a while, I'll know that I can survive the low points. Like... If you don't appreciate the suck, then the highs are never going to be as good. Like as someone who's always on the move, like I have constantly for the last like 12 years of my life, well, all of my life, but like the last 12 years of my life, I've been just on the go, like running nonstop, steady, like whether it's for Trey or like UPS or like from my mom passing away to like just anything, I feel like I've never had an opportunity to like think for myself. So now when I'm like a lot of talking and like getting to express a lot of these things with you guys has like helped me like just get a lot of like stress off of my shoulders, I guess, because I've been able to talk about things that like no one in my life wants to hear, like my dad, like Kelly, my dogs. No one wants to hear the same stories 88 times, but it's like a lot of them like wrap back around into other things I want to say. And like I ride around so long all day with no one to chat to, so it's like I come and get on chat and I'm like, oh God, damn it, I thought I needed a haircut. You don't need a haircut. You don't need a haircut at all. Unless you getting a haircut is going to make you happy. Don't get your haircut for anybody else. Unless it's for me. Unless I get my haircut and then you... Bro, losing beard equals actor. Beard is lazy, bro. Hey, brother, are you just upset you can't grow one? Like, there's a lot of effort in having a beard like this. I had to pick ice cream out of it. I have to, like, fend away my cat. Like, dude, you know how much super glue and cats I have had to rub on my face? I rub cats on my face all day long. I actually work 40 hours a week at a cat rubbing factory. Do you know how hard it is to be a cat rubber? Too much maintenance. Does this look like maintenance? I did straighten it earlier though. I do have a beard straightener. I cannot grow a beard. I'm sorry. I've had a beard since like the 5th grade, not the 5th grade, the 8th grade. A Pyrean goober in his lifetime has seen me with a mustache and a beard. He's never seen me with no facial hair. I don't think, at least. Get a job, bro. Can't have facial hair as per HR orders. I mean, I also have a job. I'm just sorry that your job is like crappy like that. UPS used to be like that. Brother, I used to have a Ron Jeremy mustache. Like, I had a hedgehog mustache. I got called a snack by old ladies consistently at my job. Yeah. It's horrifying. Why is it always old ladies that order Amazon that are like the thirstiest? The most thirsty? I ain't got time for combing my beard. I mean, it takes like a second and a half to comb your face, right? Like, I mean, what do you think brushing your beard is? Like, this isn't like Goldilocks. Like, I'm not like out fucking going Rumpelstiltskin's name while I brush my beard out. I mean, you got to take some pride in your hygiene. It's okay to comb it. Yeah, it is okay to comb it. I mean, I'm not dirty. I'm sure younger women are thirsty. I mean, I feel like the younger women like snacks more. Thirsty Thursday. I mean, I'm sure guys are just as thirsty. I'm sure. I mean, if you don't think I got back in the UPS truck and was like, how old is too old to hit on a lady, right? Like, you know, like if you're just like, I don't know, trim it up a bit. I mean, why? I have a bigger beard than men twice my size. 10 foot tall. 10 foot tall men. Yeah, I know you've been talking about some wonderful treats you've had. I really want some clementines or like a halo orange with some almond butter. That would be like the greatest treat right now. I'm a snacker all day long. Like, I could go for a snack like whenever. What do they call that? Grazing? Yeah, I could just graze. I graze snacks and then I rub cats on my face. That's all I do. And I make good money doing it. It's pretty crazy. If ain't doing for he don't gotta trim it. There's a person for everyone and that person ain't for you. Yeah, exactly. Don't yuck somebody else's yum. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm like, you know, if someone doesn't like my beard, then like they're probably not gonna like my personality. Honestly, like if it's the beard that scares them away, like they haven't gotten through the rants, the Israeli, the like you know what I mean? They're throwing stones at the IDF of my brain, and it's like they ain't making it. Unfortunate, but like, you know, you're missing a beard. I probably am missing something. Brain beard cells. I don't know. I don't know if he's saying that if you don't have a beard, you're not welcome here. No, I'm definitely not saying if you don't have a beard, you're not welcome here. I'm just saying, like, if you come and you tell somebody, like, your body, your choice. Let's just keep it like that. I just find it so funny, right? Oh, no, I was talking to him. Oh, okay, sorry. I can read, right? You make money at it. I mean, no, but maybe. No, my cats actually, I owe my cats money for letting me rub them on my face. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't understand men giving other men advice. Well, it's not even so much that. Like, I can get, like, if a dude came in and he's like, hey, man, like, I see that, like, you're starting dreads or something. Like, maybe, like, hey, not be like, hey, cut those fucking knots out of your hair. What? Are you in my house? Whose house are you in? Yo, Samuel, what's up? Nothing, just talking about It's like people say like hygiene. It's like just because I don't look like I'm not a hippie because I am a hippie, like, but I don't stink. I smell like patchouli in a campfire. Like that's what a granola eating man should smell like. I have to shower every day because I work 60 hours a week in a box truck bringing other people their capitalist goods. Do you breathe? I don't. I only talk. You know how Kenny G can do that like circular breathing with the clarinet? I can do that while ranting about stupid things. It's like it's actually my superpower. Like I have 11,000 hours on RuneScape. So if you don't think that I'll just sit here and rant about anything, I'm here for the roasts, but I want creative roasts. If you're going to make me like feel bad about myself, I want you to tell me like you look rich and poor at the same time. You have a Confederate soldier's face starter pack. That one still might be the best one I've gotten yet. If breathing is your superpower, then what are you without it? Part gray alien, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had to breathe in a while. Cringe Advantica? Cringe Advantica. Is that like Panic and Skywalker? I don't know what you're, yeah. Lost in the sauce, brother. Then we are a dead body. Oh, God, I don't want to be dead. Not right yet. I got so much to do. I got to at least live what month is this? This is the 4th month, 12. I got to wait 8 more months to be alive, and then we can go out on a doomsday UFO like the Moonies. Like, how am I going to start a cult if I shave my beard and cut my hair? This is what I want everybody to know. I'm not actually starting a cult. Just like, please, no, I'm not. Fun fact, do you know that the UPS driver is responsible for why the Branch Davidians got raided by the ATF? Did you know why? Or did you know that? So I feel you came up very hippie to me, my brother. Then you got that open mindset. Yeah, like I just want to like know, like I'm like I'll hear anybody's opinion. Will I like even if I disagree or ask questions about like what you're saying, a lot of the time I'm trying to break it down for myself in my head. Like I might ask the same question 3 different ways and you might give me 2 different answers, but they're like all doing something for me in my head. Trump number got leaked in between. Did you call him? I didn't call him. I'm too busy. I didn't have a story for that one. I'm checking out, but we'll have the stream in the... All right, well, have a good night. I am probably going to head inside here in the near future to go shower and get ready for work here anyway, because I have a job that I got to go do, apparently, that I have to prove. I'm going to have to just, like, take a picture every morning in my uniform and just be, hey, guys, still got a job. As I go in tomorrow and just get canned. Imagine. The Epstein files are totally fake. Democratic propaganda. Do you see that Nancy Pelosi's husband? He went down like a rock. Just like in the Epstein files, down like a rock. Down to the bottom of my ocean. I don't know, I fucking lost in the sauce there.
Oh, Petrie, great flyer. Sarah and Littlefoot in Great Valley, eating tree star. All of a sudden, orange-haired dinosaur man come flying in on missile. He said, mission accomplished. And Petrie watched Sarah get hit by tomahawk missile.
I don't know why, but they weren't found. Oh, God, don't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't say that. I'm literally ignoring everything else now to see what this was. I'm gonna have elsewhere. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I was reading something. Got lost in the sauce there. The F. Yeah, I don't know. Just went on some like moment there. You might have saw straight into my brain. Yes, free Palestine. Palestine is the largest open air prison in the world. I would like everybody to acknowledge, or at least like think about this for a second. Like, why are we letting Israel do this? Can someone give me an answer? Bro, how long you been streaming from? I've been streaming for like this month is probably like the first month I took it serious. or not like serious, but have like tried to stream every day. So like a month, but I started my channel like posting like 5 months ago, maybe, if that. I don't know. I know it's personal beliefs, but I pray Trump tries to be a good person and starts taking steps. Yes, there's nothing wrong. Like if Trump fucking did a 180 and was like, hey guys, if he just told us the truth, if he's like, hey guys, I had some fucking people pee on me in Russia one time, and now BB's got this fucking book, and now he's showing everybody. I'm pulling out of Iran though. I would give him props. I'd be like, okay, thank you for doing this. I still don't agree with you, but thank you for not fucking lying. It's like, I don't really like Tucker Carlson, but do I think he likes America? Yeah. Do I think that he would vote America first? Yeah. That's the only thing I like about Tucker Carlson right now, is I know that he's American and likes America. I cannot say that about 94% of the representation in the United States that has been giving swearing their children. I'm sorry. It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday night in my time, so I mean, you're right. Fucking daily. But yeah, it's like if he started doing things to like turn this around, I'm not gonna like hate on him for pulling out of Iran. I'm gonna be like, we should have never been there. Thanks, our greatest ally. Yes, that's why every time they come to the Pentagon or anywhere and they bring us gifts, and those gifts get scanned, there's always a bug in them. Always. Israel always needs to know what's on every phone call. They need to put a Lebanese beeper on every congressman in the United States. That way, if they say something anti-Israel, they get popped. You think Marco Rubio, he's worried right now. Marco Rubio will be the reason why Israel gets booted out of America. Him saying that we attacked Iran because Israel was going to attack them, people were like, the fuck? They're not even sending their own troops in. Why don't they go worry about Lebanon? I mean, they shouldn't, because Lebanon has a right to exist. You know who else has a right to exist? Israel. You know who else has a right to exist? Palestine. You know who else has a right to exist? Fucking anybody that has a place that is theirs. Fucking leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Trump is the savior? I bet, dude. Enough. If Trump is the savior, I don't want to be it. Swearing just nasty in general. There are so many words you can't think of any other to express your opinions. Have you been listening to me? All I do is say words. Yes, some of them are swear words, but I mean, there's a lot of other words that are coming out of my face as well. Like, I do understand what you're saying, but like also, I mean, person, place, context, and thing. Like, if I'm out here just going blowjob, 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 yeah, that's probably not cool. There's no context for any of that. Like, but if I swear, like, there are like ways and that using those words in certain not meanings, in certain times, I don't know why I'm zooming in my face, like, give you like an emotional response or give you like a dopamine release in certain things. You give up. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like, you know what I mean? It's like, I did click not for children on this though. You know what I mean? There's like, I am going to say that devil and the Jew spot the difference. I mean, I wouldn't say that Jews are the devil. I would say that the political entity of the state of Israel is terrorists. They're terrorists. Like, they are a terrorist force, right? Like, how many times has ISIS attacked Israel? I thought the Muslims and like the Jews were supposed to hate each other, right? Like, how many times? Who's to say that like Israel didn't like fund Hezbollah before October 7th? Can anybody show me that they didn't fund that? Like, also, how many Palestinians do you think actually did that? Or do you think like if you were in a giant open air prison, that like if these people who were like murdering your families from 300 yards with sniper rifles because your kid picked up a rock, like, do you think maybe you would like, oh, what mic is this? This is the same mic Charlie Kirk was holding. Not the same one, but the same model. But it's got a DJI mic on the back of it. Because I don't have an XLR cord, but I thought it was funny to like talk about it. Compare what? Compare and contrast. What's your beard routine? I gotta up my game. Well, I had a dad with good beard genetics, honestly. Like, that's been the main thing. But I brush it. I use beard oil on it like a couple times a week. I don't use, like, make sure you don't use like any other thing than like beard shampoo on your beard, because like your face under there is like Maybe watch some interviews with the actual Kickapes. Kidapes? What do you mean Kidapes? I don't know what Kidapes, what do you mean here? Watch some actual interviews with the Kidapes? I mean, what? I mean, I can watch an interview of Benjamin Netanyahu going out and saying, like, why I hate Trump. I mean, I used to think Trump had some, like, comedic value. I don't even think he's, like, he lied about going to a war. He lied about all these things. Like, he ruined the economy. He's below Biden in the economy, like, in, like, favorability. Below Biden. That was like his main thing, is I'm better at the economy, as he failed 6 businesses in a fucking casino. Like, how could anybody think that a man that sells steaks at Sharper Image is going to be smart enough to handle or understand that Iran could even close the straits? He's like, oh, thank God they're straits. I'm sick of all these gays of Hormuz. Like, that's what I think is going through this man's brain. Like, he's got Sudafed in his drawer from the 80s that he's just fucking... Rather have a Jew living next to me than I would rather have anybody living next to me as long as they didn't support fucking Israel. Like, the people of Israel are fine. I'm sure there are tons of people just like me in Israel that are not for proactively bombing a country that is just going to pummel Tel Aviv now. Like... I mean, I'm not very smart, right? Like, hear me out here. But I'm not dumb enough to imagine that that would work. I don't know. Trump or Kamala? Neither one of them. They both suck. Trump sucks. Kamala sucks. Fucking Nancy Pelosi sucks. Mike Johnson sucks. Lindsey Graham sucks. Senator Susan Collins sucks. They all suck. Every one of them's trash. Which pedophile did you vote for? What one of them? Because any one of these motherfuckers that doesn't come out and is like voting and being like, hey, fucking do something about this, check their hard drives. Get Alex Rosen in here. Come get the fucking fried pickles. Like, dude, anybody that doesn't just like flat out, like, dude, they're fucking weirdos. How many Republican senators do you need to see come out of a bathroom in a men's bathroom, truck stop men's bathroom, a little bit zooted off the fucking Walter White, trying to foot tap with some guy in the stall over, but when they come out, they don't fucking just comply. They resist. But if some poor black guy gets fucking murdered by a cop because he's resisting, the guy will be like, oh, you should have just not resisted. Motherfucker, you were trying to suck a dick and resist. Like, give us a house tour. This is just my, like, art studio. I gotta sneeze, wait. Fuck, now I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that sucked. I have to sneeze so bad. Oh, you mean Israel shoots children 300 yards away with sniper rifles? Do you mean Israel, the IDF? Right? Because, I mean, those are the only people I know that shoot children. That's pretty fucked. I don't know. Weird. I've never had a problem with any person, but anybody that's a Jesus freak on either whatever religion, like, I don't want to spend time with stupid people or Jesus freaks. Like, neither one of them, like, they're not going to inherit the earth, and neither am I. So they ain't got my, like, I'm for people having religion. I'm for people reading the books of their choice for their religious experiences, but I don't want you to use that for a moral shield. Like, that should not be your shield against logic, right? Like, if you had Scientologists are pretty dope. I mean, L. Ron Hubbard, a man that wrote more fiction books than anybody else, not a single second draft out of any book that motherfucker wrote, and gets all the richies. Like, look up the Alice in Wonderland technique. L. Ron Hubbard wrote about that shit, and then the CIA wrote about it like 10, 15 years later. So if you don't think that L. Ron Hubbard was probably an intelligence asset, like, come on. Same thing with, like, Aleister Crowley. Buddha is good. I mean, dude, Buddha is probably good. There's probably all good. It's people. It's people that are fucked up. Right? Like, essentially, God wouldn't have had to given up his baby if we hadn't been fucking stupid. And right now, it seems like we're all kind of stupid. No, it's Jews. No, it's the political state of Israel. It is the people leading the parties of Israel. It is the right-wing nutjobs in the Knesset that are bombing Palestinians to bejesus and taking over southern Lebanon so they can go from the river to the sea. That's the problem. There's nothing wrong with them. I have nothing against the Jews. I have nothing against Jewish people. I have nothing against Catholics, Protestants, Baptists, secular people, people that have done DMT to get to their psychedelic fucking revolution, whatever floats their boat. It's about Israel's political leadership having a genocide, preemptively attacking 6 countries on a day when Charlie Kirk got assassinated, and then Bibi going around and being like, just want you guys to know we didn't kill him. Definitely not me. I was like one of the first guys to say something. Definitely not me, though. I've only been wanting to do this 40 years. Oh, I mean, bomb Iran for 40 years, not bomb Charlie Kirk for 40 years. Like, brother, me? Probably. Sorry about my IQ. I am too. I really am sorry about my IQ. I'm sorry about how much you contribute to society. Does it make you feel bad that I probably pay more in taxes every week than you make in a month? Does that make you feel good about yourself? My low IQ being and my like liberal views and my like non-work ethic? Like, is that what it is? I definitely not. You're right. I am not. I do own a SIG P320 M18. So if I accidentally drop it, God only knows. Wish he was though, James. Got me. That's all right. My mom's dead if that makes you feel any better. I support ice in my drink. Yeah. I mean, what happened to small government? Isn't like sending ICE to fucking do everything just making more shit that the ICE, like, look at London? Yeah. What about London? What about it? I feel like the EU is probably doing better than we are right now. Everywhere is doing better than we are. Your liberal views got you lacking hair mostly. Lacking mostly hair? I'm all fucking hair. What are you talking about? I'm literally all hair. Just because I got a forehead with a high hairline on the side? Okay, brother. I'm sorry about your cheeks not being full. Nah, bro, I'm from the U. Okay, very well might be. So, like, I hope that things are great for you over there. And we are fucked. Okay, then come to America and then see if it's any, like, if you think we're the shining bastion. Like, maybe, just maybe, if America didn't displace so many fucking people, or maybe if Israel didn't displace 1 million Lebanese people from their house, you wouldn't have to deal with it. Maybe if we stopped kicking people out of their countries, they wouldn't come to other countries. Is it that hard? Like, move map, piece to other side. Like, if you, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just, like, really refreshing to, like, have conversations with people that you, like, really are sure that you have more intelligence than. I rarely come across that, but, like, anybody that says pray for Israel or Israel's our greatest ally, like, you very well, AIPAC, you mean 94% of America's fucking pocket? Instead of allowing them in your country, allowing who in our country? You mean the people that we are displacing with our military conflicts, and then they are seeking asylum in our countries. Jared Kushner's father. Oh, you mean the guy that got his brother arrested because he bought a prostitute for him? That fucking Kushner? The 666 Kushner building? Brother, them fucking Kushners be crazy as shit. Imagine getting your fucking brother arrested, hiring a hooker. Like, fuck, dude, I wouldn't trust any of those motherfuckers as far as I could throw Barron. Kosher food, about as kosher as a pork chop. So do you think the Iran choice was the wrong choice? Iran war? Yeah. You know how many times I've woken up and been like, I'm really worried about Iran today? Never. You know how many times I wake up and I go, Bibi's a fucking terrorist? A lot. Weird. It's crazy how all these people, like this generation of people that also thought that like a blanket and a desk would stop a nuclear blast. Like you guys, I don't know if you're actually that age, like, but like the generation before us, like I could see why they might have a fucked up view. Like they grew up in a time where the world was just going to actually burn. And now it's like, are you Christian? I'm agnostic. His name is Nathaniel and he's Polish. Like Liberty University? What are you talking about? Liberty? Us? Liberty? What do you mean? Sorry, I missed some stuff here. I'm from the oil-rich Eastern Province. Yeah, I mean, I could say I'm from the fucking tar sands of Saskatoon. That don't make me Canadian. How are you white, but your name is Brown? Did that because my last name is Brown. I work in a UPS truck. My boxes are brown. My truck is brown. My uniform is brown. My name is brown. It's fucking brownception, brother. I have delivered a brown box on Brown Street in a brown truck wearing a brown uniform on my name is Brown. That is as fucked up as Buffalo being a correct sentence, right? BB's real name is Nathan. Yeah, I mean, it probably is. Have you seen the thousands of hours of like police interviews with him and his wife for the corruption case that they're currently facing in Israel? The reason why Trump keeps going out and saying they need to pardon Bibi. Bibi's a good guy. He only told me to bomb one school, but you know what we did? We went out the next day, and we got 2 schools. Boys and girls. Equality for all. Man, that Diet Coke really been hitting today. I've been on my tiptoes. Aspartame, rot my brain. Baby, Sudafed to the drain. Are you a concert? I mean, I could be a concert. Israel ain't even sending their troops. Exactly. Get the fuck out of Lebanon and send your motherfuckers to Tehran, brother. Like, if you, like, the fuck, dude, I saw a thing about some American-born IDF soldier from Connecticut died in Lebanon, and I'm like, can you square this fucking circle? What? How is there an American-born IDF soldier dying in Lebanon when we're not at war with Lebanon? I don't know. It's just so fucking crazy because all these Republicans are not very conservative. You guys are fucking pissing money out your butt. You guys could shit through the eye of a needle at 50 paces right now. You're shitting, like, you're just so full of shit. You know what the problem is when you're the empire too? And like, there's a bunch of people have been saying this. So like, this is not an original thought, but like when you're the empire, when you're the fucking big dog on this shit and you like, one of my many issues is yeah. Yes. How many fucking kids get kicked out of their house because their dad doesn't like that they're like, don't love the person they want them to love? Like one of the main things I tell my son is like, you can love who you want to love as long as you love them. Like if you find somebody that makes you feel as good as you think that you feel about them, like that is what love is, man. Like I don't care who, what, where, or what you try to love. Like as long as it's not hurting anybody, there's consent, and it's like fucking no fried pickles. Like, that's the thing is like people will use religion as like a shield for like, oh, I'm going to do something really dickish, but I'm just going to say it's because I'm religious. It's like, no, it's because you're a fucking asshole. Like, you can't be, those two things are not mutually exclusive. Like, they need a little something that I did not need to understand now, dude. They need a little something that I did not need to. I kind of missed some of that. I'm sorry, Barter. Jesus might put you to hell. I mean, if Jesus puts me to hell, that is the choice and the repercussions that I will face for my actions, doing my choices while living through this world in my like free will. I never go out of my way to harm anybody. I do what I can for who I can, where I can. And I think that's what makes me a good person. You know what does not make me do that? Being religious. I do all of that without being religious, right? Yeah, I think that Iran victory is one of those things where it's like they don't even have to actually win. They've gotten sanctions relief. They're making deals with other countries to go through. They're going to use the Chinese yuan as their form of currency to get ships through. That's going to perpetually make the petrodollar lose value because we're not backed by gold. And then what happens when the US dollar is worth about as much as the Canadian dollar? Or like, are we going to be the world power anymore? Like, are we going to let Russia get more money from selling Iranian? We've been letting the two countries we want sanctions on get sanctions relief. It's almost like they're doing the opposite of what they said they were going to do. And then when the Democrats take power here in about a month and a half or whenever the midterms are, I don't even fucking know right this second. I don't even know what day it is. They're going to blame it on the Democrats. And you know what? There's so many weak Democrats that if they don't fucking stand up, people will believe them because Republicans can sell a message. That's it. They can never govern. Republicans have never been able to successfully govern. Like, name a time when a Republican balanced the budget. When was the last time the United States government had a surplus in the debt? Bill Clinton. And he was a Democrat. Mainly a Republican, but you know what I'm saying? Basically. He's a fucking dino. Democrat in name only. But still called himself a Democrat. Ain't no fucking Republican ever balanced the budget. And you guys are supposed to be fiscally conservative. Well, Doge, you mean the $200 billion you saved that we've already fucking lost in a month? Let's get my happiness down. Yeah, exactly. If hell is full of all of the people like me, then hell is going to be a hell of a place. That is going to be lit. It is going to be fun. There'll be people there doing what they want. You know what sucks is when, like, people will view the Church of Satan as like this awful thing, but it's like, you know, they put food programs in schools where like kids are like underprivileged and can get like meals. You know, they like usually use their platform to like a place where a church is coming in and doing stuff that like some kids might not be able to take place in because they don't fall into the Christian lines. The Church of Satan, because they're accepting, and like I would rather deal with acceptance and being a flawed person than trying to think that I'm holier than thou and some spaghetti monster in the sky like gave up his child for me to be able to keep doing that. Like a 6-year-old autistic child would have some questions about this story, bro. And like, I'm just that 6-year-old autistic child just grown up. Like, I got some questions, bro. I like the stories, but I'm not going to live my life by them. I like the story Moby Dick. I'm not going to go out and try to shoot a bunch of whales. Like, I'm going to have fucking Greenpeace after me. You probably think Ilhan Omar is a fair and innocent girl. I think that if you can't tell me any policies or anything that she actually stands for, besides the fact that she is a black Muslim female, that you think is causing fraud in the state that she's in because of some wacky documentary, right? If you think those are the only reasons, then like, yeah, I do think so. If you can come to me with actual policies, actual votes she has had on things that affect people in her district, right? Then I will hear your point. But until you know anything more than she's a Muslim female and a black woman, I don't think that you probably have a very valid argument. Just my thought. She cheated 30 minutes from the civi. What? She cheated 30 minutes from the civvies? What are you talking about? Cheated what? Donald Trump cheated the fucking state of New York out of billions of dollars in taxes, and people called him a winner. If I was on welfare and ate a lobster, people would want to hunt me down with a pitchfork. There are people here that were cheering for him getting off with that, but were against welfare while being on welfare. How can you not? She cheated 30 mil from the... What $30,000? What 30,000? What 30 million? 30 million isn't even a day of us shooting fucking interceptors at Shaheeds. Like, I know you're just like trolling me anyway, but it's like at least someone else has got to hear some of the facts and the truth about like all this bullshit. So if I have to spew it out because you're giving me softballs, like, yeah, that is fine. I am fine with that. That does not make me not want to rant about it. I rant at my TV screen like this. So it's not like you saying something dumb that I haven't heard fucking Glenn Beck say. Like, brother, I've been listening to Howie Carr since I was like 8 years old. Like, I fucking know what this is about. Everybody around me is Republican. And like, you don't think that I argue with all of these people? People be celebrating in Venezuela. Yo, leftists be crying. No, you didn't arrest our dictator. Hey, buddy, where did you get that news from? I can find sources that'll say the exact opposite thing. Are you in Venezuela? Is that your president? Why do we in America give a fuck what Venezuela's president is doing. They're Venezuela, and we over here on this continent are America. How about the Cubans currently asking for help? The Cubans like Marco Rubio? That Cuban? I'm sure the Cubans want fucking Lindsey Graham going on Fox News being like, I got a nice hat. We're going to go into Cuba here in about 2 weeks. We've been in fucking Iran a month longer than we thought. I got tons of your kids killed. I went to Disneyland and sucked off this pink scepter. But we're going to have your kids go to Cuba. What about the Bay of Pigs? Do you know anything about the Bay of Pigs and how we tried to get a bunch of Cuban nationals to try to fucking overthrow them then, and that didn't work? What about like when we tried to overthrow the democratically elected Shah in like the 50s in Iran? Like, what about that? Why does history always start with the 70s and the hostages? Can we like find out what led to us having hostages taken? Can we? I'm very connected to these people, so your say doesn't matter to them. I hope my say doesn't matter to them, because you know why? I'm nowhere fucking near Cuba. I'm not Cuban. And did you know that the only reason that Cuba is in as bad of an economic situation as it is because Americans will only let them sell oil to private businesses? Yeah, 1953 to be exact. Thank you. I'd be like, Jamie, pull that up. Dimmy, pull that up. So because of the 50s, we gotta let shit happen. We don't gotta let shit happen. If Israel wants to fucking bomb Iran, go for it. Let them fucking do it. Let Tel Aviv get lit up with enough hypersonic missiles to turn them into a glass parking lot. And then we will see if Israel has the same fucking perspective of their interventionist wars in 6 other goddamn countries in the Middle East. How many people got bombed the day Charlie Kirk got assassinated? How many? 1? No. 4? No. More than that? More than 4 countries got bombed on that day by Israel? What? Weird. Shit be crazy. Also, did you know that the Kuwaitis didn't drop any babies in the 90s? Did you know that? Did you know that? Hey, did you know that? I think that this is one of those things where it's like you can have your beliefs and, you know, some cost fallacy. Like you might have committed a lot to this, right? Like you might be real in deep in the Trump. You might have a Trumpy bear. You might have bought Trumpy coin. You might have a Trump steak sitting in your freezer that you have from your wedding night that you are now divorced in, right? You might be saving for that one lucky lady that's going to find her way back to your apartment. And you're going to crack out that freezer burnt steak and you're going to be like, hey, baby, you want to have the #1 tube steak in the country? And then it's just a frozen $1 ribeye from the Dollar General. I don't know, man. I hope that is a great date for you, and I hope that really works out. Okay. Are we Egyptian? How many leaders in South America have we fucked up? How many of the Ayatollah did we just fucking blow up? So if Iran did get a missile through, right, and it hit the White House with Trump in it, would we just be like, fair? No. So why like we shouldn't give a fuck? We've been popping presidents left and right. Like, what about the other president of Iran, the first term? Like, yeah, they cry when people strike back. Who cries when people strike back? America or Israel? You mean the people that bomb citizens and then go on TV like, look, Iran bombed the citizens. How dare they? And it's like, buddy, 160 schoolgirls. Trump doesn't even know that Iran doesn't have a Tomahawk missile. I don't think Trump can spell missile. I'm not sure. For the longest time, Trump and family. Yeah, couldn't have enough. Yes. And Trump doesn't doodle. And it's like, buddy, he sells a doodle every year at this fucking thing. Yes, so Israel Palestine. What about it? Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, so this is just the like you're not even doing whataboutism. Like you don't even have the playbook here. Like you're not doing a good job at representing your like come on, you could be like, what about this? What about you gotta give like come on. Yeah, so like brother. Like this was good for a minute. Like you kind of had me going, but now I just feel a little sad because I said that thing about you having the frozen Trump steak in your freezer and being divorced. Like that kind of hit me hard. Like I feel bad. But you know, like I really hope that it works out for you. Hey man, like it's one of those things where it's like I know that I have a job where I have enough seniority where I'm going to keep my job like regardless of what goes on, like I'm going to make the money I make. It's all right. You know, it's like I'm sorry that like you are going to be in a situation probably where things are going to get fucked up. Like is that what you're like I don't know, is that what's going on? You said you're in what? London? Is that what you said or somebody said London here a bit ago? I don't know. Anywho, 73 minutes later, I have to probably go in my house and get ready for work tomorrow. Take me and my 6, head back in my house. 8675309. Sorry, I've been fucking singing all day. That's capitalism, though. Something you're probably against. Yeah. I think when I can walk down a driveway and make $60 an hour sometimes, but some people can't go to the doctor because the fucking Republicans decided to vote the healthcare out and the subsidies fucking went away and now it's 3 times as much money. Yeah, I think that's a little fucking stupid. I think that when the 3rd richest woman in the world was put there by a divorce, I think that's pretty fucking stupid. I think when Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and any other rich person can send a penis-shaped rocket into outer space but can't make fucking tape to hold their box together, yeah, I think that's fucking stupid. I think that us not taxing Social Security over $175,000 is stupid because motherfuckers like them, the capitalists, the rich people, or the people that got the fucking computer glitch in the system, like their money is not real money. That is a glitch in the fucking rounding system. Like that's not real cash. Never will anybody have that cash. That cash will be blinky lights going across something in New York, and as soon as the fucking EMP hits and all the stock traders jump out of the BlackRock building, it's not going to matter. The poor people will eat the rich, right? So at that point, we will, like, I have a 3D printer, I have a laser, I have all these things. Like, I have my own means to production. I'm nodding off. I'll check in. Yeah, you're good. I think I'm also going to go in the house here. I can't be screaming. I'll get a noise complaint from my neighbors that are a mile down the road. Sweet dreams. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good luck in your good luck in the high pace intensity of what's about to go down. I'm pulling for you. I'll send you whatever energy I got. I appreciate you guys all. Hey Bart, let that steak thaw out for a long time, buddy, okay? Let it thaw out. And I think that like also like liberals in the EU and liberals in America are like 2 different things here, right? Like I would say that I'm fiscally conservative, socially liberal, right? So like if you want to view me in that manner, I'd say I'm saying conservative. Does that make you feel better? Because I don't want to spend money overseas. I just want to spend money on schools. Like, can we not blow up a school and just like blow up our schools with books? Blow them up with funding? That's what our next campaign needs to be. Blow schools up with funding. Yeah, I think $11,000 a second to every school in the country would probably do a great thing. $11,000 a second would actually buy groceries for a teacher for an entire year. Isn't that crazy? And we shoot that at one drone. Well, more than one. Yeah. Anyway, if you lived in the place that I lived, hey, buddy, the place that I live, the average annual income is $12,000. $12,000. I always will. You're right there. I'll be thinking and dancing. All right. Have a good night, guys. But Bart, I think that you need to understand, like, there's a place here, like, it's really poor, right? And like, I went to the hospital last year, and it cost $151,000, right? Do you know what I had to pay? Luckily, $100, like $150. But not everybody can do that. So people around here have diseases of despair, right? And when you have a disease of despair, nobody's positive. Like, no, you don't look at anybody in a good light. So maybe that we need to focus on like internal things. And then, maybe if we let their countries get to a place where they were also developed and like could do the things because we don't intervene as like these world powers, then maybe they wouldn't want to come to our countries. That's all I got to say. Like, bro, I was homeless without shoes. Don't talk about being poor. Buddy, I used to have to walk through a woodshed in the middle of winter to go out to our outhouse to go to the bathroom. I grew up in a farmhouse from 1893. 1893. If I didn't start the wood stove when I got home, like before my parents did, it was going to be a cold ass night. There was a razor strap behind the fucking wood stove because it had been there for generations. Like, how's your day, Unc? My day's not bad. I'm going in the house, but I will keep you on the thing for a minute. It doesn't seem like it. No, I don't think that there is anything bad about it, but I'm not going to blame other people for my situation. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I don't want you to think that I'm accusing you of saying it's only because of these things why, like, you know what I mean, that you had a rough, like, go in this moment, right? There are situations that play out, like, you might have had a bad, like, dude, I've got friends that have been arrested. I've never been in trouble with the law. Like, could it have gone a different way? No, because I don't really commit crimes, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, there could have been just one turn of events where things go in a different way. And it's like, we need to understand that a lot of these people that are coming over here for jobs, they're coming here because they give them the jobs. Like, we need to look at the corporations. If we're really this upset about immigration, we need to get mad at the people giving them the jobs. I think they should get jobs because there's no American that wants to go work in a chicken factory and potentially get chopped up. But a 14-year-old Mexican girl will gladly get hired by Purdue Chicken to do that job. Proceed to get fucking chewed up by a machine, and then her family gets raided by probably an immigration raid. And you know who does not get in trouble? Purdue. You know who needs to be getting in trouble? Purdue. Baba, like the monkey from It's Always the Same People? Yeah. The rich people. It's the rich people. It's like we talk about all these military-age men invading our country. It's like, brother, the military-age men are also the men that would be the most capable of working in these industries to send money back home to their families. Do you love everyone? I do love everyone, except for stupid people. I have no prejudice unless it's stupidity. And I don't even think everybody's stupid. You could have a bad take and I'll be for you, but I want to like discuss your bad take and see how you got to it. That doesn't mean I don't agree with everybody I'm friends with. There are tons of people I'm friends with that I'm like, we can't talk about certain things because we just will not see eye to eye. But I value something else they give me in life more than I view what their like lack of knowledge on politics is, right? Like, I studied politics. I studied social studies. I studied world history. Like, those were my focuses. I do nothing all day but ride around in a UPS truck and listen to history and news and books and global events and like listen to analysts talk about all these different things. Like, I'm not just all American news either. Like, I would rather get 14 different views of the same story and then see which pieces like connect and then be like, yeah, that's actually probably the truth. Like, I hate CNN, I hate MS Now, I hate Fox News, like Bellingcat, like Drop Site News, Breaking Points. Like, give me something that's like independent, or Kyle Kalinske, like something that's like smaller, that someone's like gonna actually know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm a car mechanic? Yeah. Dude, I work on my own car. I have a Subaru out front right now that I've done all the work on myself. Like, because I would rather me know how to do the work on my car, because teach a man to work on his car and never have to pay a mechanic again. Take a man to a mechanic, he's going to get screwed. No offense, I'm not saying that you're going to rip people off. I was just trolling. But I know what you mean. It's not easy to fix a car. It's not easy to fix a car at all. Like, mechanics and engineers are two different people. Also, like, mechanics, you know what I mean? Like, an engineer designs a car is pretty lesbian. I mean, it's a 205 speed hatchback. I've got a full catback exhaust. I've got intake manifold spacers that I put on myself. Like, I mean, it's not a fast car, but it's a fun little car, right? Dude, you don't think I would sit in the middle of the woods with my Subaru and 4 doors open going, here, come on. Dude, I will take 3 lesbians in my car with me. Like, I was already in a throuple once, dude, with 2 girls. Like, I will gladly, like, nothing wrong with lesbian cars. It's got cup holders, bro. Look at the cup holders in an Outback, man. But there's a lady at one of the places I delivered to. Yeah, see, like, we can agree on certain things, right? Like, we don't have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing is, like, you got to get to the point where it's like you can communicate about something silly after you've had this, like, what the fuck are you talking about moment, right? Like if I saw you in the street, I'm not going to want to hit you. You know what I mean? Like, is a divorced lesbian's dream car? Anyway, there was a lady who I delivered to who had a sticker that said lesbian Lamborghini on the back of her Subaru. And I was like, fair enough. But, yeah, anywho, I feel fucking lightheaded, boys. Goodness gracious. You guys are great. I appreciate all of you. Bart, thank you for the debate, the argument, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate it. This is what I wanted to do, though. A lot of, like, what I want to go on here is, like, talk about this stuff. Because, like, if people can see us argue or debate or whatever and then, like, be able to at least talk afterwards, like, that is a step towards being able to, like, reconnect as a society, as a country, as, like, well, you're not in America, but you know what I mean? Like, just reunite as a group of people instead of everyone just, like, looking at us like we're all psychopaths, right? Like, I would rather find a piece of common ground and know that we don't agree on everything. Yeah, you too, my guy. That's a fucked up heart. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. And you know what? You never know. Like, I appreciate it. But I am going to go in the house now because I didn't do anything while I was out here. Well, I did do something, but cool. Okay, guys, so you don't mind lesbians, but would you throuple with 2? I mean, I don't see why not. It depends on how the dynamic goes. There's like a life thing behind everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you're in a throuple, I think it's got to do with more of like what the dynamics are in the like what reasons for what. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Like, if you guys are all the same like personality, then it's probably not like a great thing, I guess. I don't know. There are tons of relationships. Hypocrites? I mean, I'm fine with whatever works for, like, I'm for more of like whatever the dynamic fits the situation, you know what I mean? There could also be a dynamic with 2 women also being like the same like personalities, because like that is what happened in the like one I was in, is they just started to, like, if they were together, they were just like mean to me, but if I was like with them individually, like hanging out, like it was just not mean to me. It was really weird. Well, actually, it was one more than the other one. But anyway, that's just wild news. But we all still have these bee tattoos, so I'm not sure if I'm still getting hexed or not. But good night. Sweet dreams. Talk to you tomorrow. Hey, everybody, talk to you all tomorrow. Dr. Coomer. I mean, better than Dr. Kevorkian, I guess. All right, guys, I'm off like a herd of turtles. I'm going to head out like a fetus. Remember, when an old guy asks you what you've been doing all day, oh my God, it's 8:30. However, do I wash my foreskin? Okay, well, on that note, goodbye.